Have I ever told you guys about my immense fear of spiders? I hate them like no other thing in the world. There is one story of my life that if I had to think of a moment where I realized that spiders were the bane of my existence, it would be that moment. In high school, I drove myself to school. And one morning I, walk out, I'm like ready to go, like, yeah, I'm ready to learn. Gonna learn some math and other subjects. I walk to my car and I go to open the door. I feel what happened to be a spider web. Now, I didn't realize that at the time. I thought it was just like my hair had gotten all over the place because I shed like a lion or something. Didn't pay it any mind. Opened the door, got in the car, turned it on step by step. I'm telling you, step by step. It was the end of March, so I live in South Florida, and it was hot out, so I'm like, I'm gonna put the windows down, rolling with the homies. So I rolled the window down, and I'm just, driving, and I get to the stop sign, and I stop, and normally, just as a precaution, I always look both ways before I turn, even though I was turning left. And so I looked left first, and then I looked right, and right in front of my face was a spider hanging from the window pane seal thing of my car. It was in front of my face, like right here. So I'm like, so what happens is I take my foot off of the brake, jump into the passenger seat, and my car just rolls into the middle of the street. Thank God no one was coming. Thank God there was no cars on the street when it happened, because that would have been bad. I can feel my body like freaking out right now. Like I feel as I felt when I was in that moment. Very like my life. So I have enough sense to throw it into park, and the car stops. It's half in the street, half rolled into the mansion grass house that's like in front of my neighborhood. It's like this big mansion house. And I throw open the door and I jump out, and I'm seriously standing on the side of the road going, what am I gonna do? I gotta go to school. What am I gonna do? There's a spider in my car. I don't know where it is now. Thankfully, right as I was standing there not knowing what to do, my across the street neighbor comes up in his police car. He's like, are you okay? I'm a police officer. I'm like, yeah, there's a spider. And at that moment, I really felt like dumb because there I am, like, could have gotten in a serious accident over a spider, and he's like legitimately worried. He doesn't know what's wrong with me when he sees me like on the side of the street with my car. What he does is that he gets into the car and he finds the spider and he kills it. Once he killed it, he was like, here's the spider, and he showed it to me, and he's like, it's dead. I'm like, it's good. Because my fear is so intense, I couldn't get back into my car. Like, I ended up getting back into it, but I couldn't drive it to school. So what I ended up doing was driving back home saying, Mom, I just can't drive my car because of a dead spider. And I just felt that there was just billions of spiders just hiding and waiting. They're just waiting to get me. I drove her car to school, she took mine, and life went on. And so it was that moment in my life that I was like, spiders, you suck. Don't be in my life. But they torture me. I so frequently find spiders in my car. I don't know why. And they're just like, oh, this is a cozy place for us to live and breed and babies and webs. And I'm like, no spiders, no, don't do that. Please. I have controlled my fear to the point where I don't have to, if I see one in my car, I don't freak out and jump and let the car drive itself. I control myself to like shift to farthest away from the spider as physically possible, and then keep driving. So thankfully I haven't had a spider like on my steering wheel or like jump down onto me from somewhere. Yeah.